Welcome back to 12 Acres and welcome to this week's highlights video. Well, as you know, Tim is in the hospital awaiting surgery for his blocked arteries. He'll be undergoing bypass surgery. So I've been spending this week doing a lot of trips back and forth to see him, but also trying to get the house ready for his eventual return. Kind of rearranging, cleaning, making it easier for him to get around. And had lots of rain almost every day, so it's been making mowing the yard very difficult, and I want to make sure he's got a clear and easy path to do his daily walking if he wants to walk out in the yard. But just spending a lot of time with him in the hospital, sometimes days where I'd be there for several hours leading up to the surgery anyway. But the kids sure enjoyed spending time playing games with him, Uno and Life. I think that was mainly the games that they played with Daddy in the hospital. Tomorrow is surgery day, so the kids and I went up there and saw him this morning, and I'm just home now. We're going to get the house in order, get things ready for me to be gone for a couple of days. So I'll go back up there this evening and stay the night, and I'll be there all day long tomorrow with him when he comes out of surgery. And so I got the kids set up with all the chores that they'll need to do and easy cook foods. So they'll be ready to survive a couple of days without me here.
Just taking it all in.
Night before surgery, we played some poker and rummy, and it was kind of fun considering the circumstances. And then they brought him his last meal before surgery, and it was a sandwich box, and that pretty much made his day.
It is almost 10 o'clock. Midnight. Yep.
The morning of the surgery, he's showered and ready for them to transport him.
Don't try to remember anything because no one will give you.
Yeah. They let me wait with him in pre-op. And then I spent the next 5 hours in the surgical waiting room. I was updated about every hour by the chaplain, which was really nice. So he ended up having quadruple bypass surgery. And here it is the following day getting one of the drainage tubes removed. And I'm sorry if you're a bit squeamish, but I have to share this. The first 2 days after surgery were absolute torture for Tim.
So this morning, this is Wednesday morning, Tim is still in the ICU, so the kids still can't see him yet until he's moved to a regular room. So I'm at home with the kids and just dealing with some animal stuff right now. The goats always pick the best times to find a way to destroy fences. So I'm out here right now. I'm going to grab some of these, I don't know if you can see them, rolls of field fencing that are laying out here that are still usable. And I'm going to use them to kind of cordon off an area in the barnyard area where I can let them in to graze that area where it's all overgrown and grassy. So that is my plan today. I can only let them in there during times when I know I'll be at home because I have to keep an eye on them. It's too risky to leave them out there. So I just talked to Tim, and he's pretty exhausted right now and in a lot of pain. They just pulled out the last of the drainage tubes. So he's in a lot of pain right now, and they had him up walking, so he's just really exhausted. So hopefully he can try to get some rest. But the pain in his back from his back problems is what is magnifying everything and making it that much worse, because he has back issues, and the fact that he's been laying on a bed for the last 8 or 9 days now has made that flare up really bad. And none of the painkillers that they're giving him are even touching that, because I don't know, is it a pinched nerve? I don't know. I'm not sure what it is. At home, whenever he would have that issue, changing positions and just doing various things would eventually ease it up. He's not allowed to do that in the hospital. He's basically stuck in one position that they put him in, and he has to stay there for however many hours until they decide to move him. He's not able to move himself around or even to adjust his positioning because he can't use any chest muscles or his arms for anything. So it is very difficult for him, and of course he gets aggravated, and I don't blame him. There's nothing I can do to help him at the moment. Even if I go up there, like yesterday I was up there all day long, and unless the nurses come in and approve something, I can't help him do anything other than just try to encourage him and try to keep his spirits up. But it's rough. This has been probably, I'm sure he will agree, this is probably the hardest thing he's ever had to do in his life. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to fixing these fences. Wow, it's windy today. Okay, so it's not pretty, but I ran this piece of scrap field fencing across here so that I can let the horses and the cow and the goats all into this barnyard area, because it's getting super overgrown and they will love all that grass. Look at that grass in there. Wow. And so by cordoning off that, I don't have to worry about them getting in the barns where we keep the feed, and over here where the chickens are, because I know the goats will just rip through that chicken wire. So I don't want them to have access to this area at all. And then it also allows me to go out to the garden without having to deal with them. So we can come through this gate to do all of our chores, and we'll just let them be in this area. But I'll only let them out in this area during the day while I'm home, and then I will lock them back up into their front pasture over there if I'm gone or at night.
Honestly, don't destroy Paul's car.
I hope not.
It's already destroyed. I have a new. It's an apple.
Each day, Tim is looking better than the day before. It's amazing how fast he's progressing.
Yeah, you look so much better than yesterday. Because you were almost like pale, really bad. I mean, like no color in your skin yesterday. I just want to see your leg. And the bruising.
This is where they borrowed a vein from his leg to use in the artery bypass surgery.
Yeah.
Once Tim was moved to a regular room, the boys finally got to come up and see their daddy.
Oh gosh.
I think Isaac is a little bit scared and unsure of how to behave around Tim now. And another late night of coming home from the hospital. But that's it for this week's highlights video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that you will follow along with Tim's recovery, mixed in with some farm work here and there, hopefully. But thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.